Is it a coincidence that we're in the community garden and they put you in the corner?
Nope.
I didn't think so. So what are we doing here today?
Oh, you know what? We're just cleaning this up and prepping it. We had some fence that was installed prior to us being here, and last year we couldn't get it out of the way. So it kind of limited that corner. And there's a rock divider here against this plot. So I'm trying to straighten this up and clean it up. There's a bunch of weeds in there. And then maybe we can use this spot that got taken over by weeds as well. So, and then we'll probably put in some lettuces and onions and stuff like that.
Looks like another day of rototilling.
Well, not a full day.
Thank God.
This won't take long.
Oh, well, for me it is. It already took like an hour.
Yeah, I think I pulled an elbow muscle yesterday using this thing.
Yeah, well, it's funny. You're in shape to do it again, so.
Yeah, well, that's...
He's hiring me.
No complaining.
Yeah, Blake wants me to teach him how to use it today, so...
Yeah, well, I think he's got a couple years yet before he can handle it.
Well, I think I'd rather have a sore elbow than a hurt back. You know what I mean? So if I can get you off it for a while, we're in good shape.
Oh, haha.
All right, let's do this. Because it's something you don't see too often.
What, are you working?
Yeah. See, I didn't even have to tell you. But you're raking it in today, right?
And I did it yesterday.
Too bad you're not raking in the cash.
Yeah, I wish I got cash.
Well, sorry. There's labor laws. We can only pay you so much. Or so little.
I'd rather go until this.
Yeah, well, that's where you call in the big artillery. It's like a weeble wobble wheelbarrow. What are you doing? I think you're locking your sister in the tool shed. You're busted. Emmylou, are you in there?
Yeah.
Over here. Blake, that's not good. Oh, you got the key, but you're inside. That's not going to help. Hey, it's not nice to lock your sister in the tool shed. Come on.
You won't get my magic key.
Do you know what they call somebody who locks their sister in a tool shed?
Who?
A tool.
Haha.
Don't be a tool.
It's open.
What are you growing here?
Cornflower, onions.
So what is the ideal crop to plant early in spring?
I don't know.
We just told you.
That's it?
You couldn't put two and two together?
Well, I guess I should have asked that question first, but...
Onions, lettuces, all your cool season stuff.
And what kind of onions? What kind of onions are those?
Red.
So that's how you plant them? You put them in like a trench like that?
Well, we're doing that because it's just easy to do it.
I like that. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. That must be Blake's ingenuity, right?
Yep.
How long does it take for sweet onions to grow?
Who said they're sweet onions?
Didn't you say they were sweet onions?
No.
What'd you say?
I said they were red onions.
Oh, red onions. Well, they're sweet too, right?
Not really.
So is it like a 3-month incubation period?
You
or
can honestly grow them and leave them in the ground as long as you want. you want them sizable, you just wait till the tops die back and then you can harvest them. And you have to grow long day varieties in New York
What do you think these onion sleeves?
because they need a long day of sun.
Chives too?
Chives are a little bit thinner, but same family.
So can I eat it?
They have like a wild onion we used to eat in the woods. It had like a chive to it.
I'm sure the row is kind of straight.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Garlic chives, probably.
Yeah, you'd find them in the woods. We would eat them as kids. That way we had a good excuse for our bad breath. Had nothing to do with not brushing our teeth for several months.
That's gross.
I'm just joking, you know it.
I don't know, with your teeth, I kind of believe you.
Oh, we brushed and flossed regularly.
Monthly?
Well, just because I had to have a root canal done on my dentures doesn't mean you got to start making dental jokes.
Hey. You're gonna have to soak the other side pretty good.
Emma's getting water as we speak. How
Oh,
many
boy.
canisters do you think we need? No, she's not running under the sprinkler yet.
Probably 2 watering cans.
That's it?
Yeah, because it's gonna rain tonight.
All right.
I'm just kind of I'm soaking them in, which is what you should do when you plant them, and then the rain will help.
So whenever you plant something, you basically should water it after, right?
Yep.
It's like the cardinal rule. What's the matter? You can't handle a little water? How much can water weigh?
200 pounds.
Well, you got it. Let's go.
Sorry.
So when they say community garden, that doesn't mean everybody's going to be sharing vegetables down here, right?
You get your own plot.
Yeah.
It's a spot for people to come grow stuff if you don't have a place to grow, or if you want to take on a plot and maintain it. That's good, Emma.
It doesn't look like we have a large community turnout. Where is everybody? Do people not realize it's a great time to be gardening?
Why? Do they all have to garden when we do?
I don't know. You try to make it sound like this is normal. Maybe this isn't normal. Maybe we should be enjoying the weekend, right, kids? Yeah. Your mother tries to say everybody's out gardening today.
You are asking where everyone is. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Water that one.
Yeah,
Everybody's out having fun, right, buddy?
What's not fun about this?
No, this is fun. This is great. It's a learning
Well,
experience.
If you make it sound like a chore and we're not having fun to your kids, they're going to think that. So
Well,
let's not.
hey, you know, I'm not trying to make it sound like it isn't fun.
Well, you kind of are.
Well, I was rototilling. That wasn't really fun. But yes, the rest was great. Pulling weeds, digging holes. I can't think of anything else better to be doing.
Got it.
And neither can Emma Lou.
Go ahead, go water my tulips and my garlic over there if you want. See all the garlic coming up? Just walk down the middle of the row and go water.
That doesn't go in.
So you have 2 plots here. 1 flower and 1 vegetable.
No, I have 2 plots.
And what is the plots of the plots?
You grow whatever you can fit in here.
All right. You look tired.
I am tired, and you're asking stupid questions. What? No, the garlic right here.
Right next to
the
you.
ground. Emma, other side of the garden. See the 2 rows? That's it. Thank you.
So, in reality, you're not tired. You're just tired of my stupid questions, is what you were saying.
I'm just trying to focus on what we're doing, and you want to.
All right.
You did your job. Now you're annoying me.
I'm here to document this.
Okay.
You're going to look back at this and say, honey, I am so glad that you did this, and you documented all this, and you made me who I am today or tomorrow.
Boy, that's pushing it.
Well,
That's really really. You want me to, your back hurt from patting yourself on the back?
Hey, that's my line.
Yeah.
And I can prove it. Don't dislocate your shoulder by patting yourself on the back so much.
Well, I thought you would help me with that, but you don't, so.
I always compliment you, dear.
Sarcastically.
Looks beautiful. All right, I don't know. I was just trying to...
This is not, there's not like one theme to a garden. I'm literally just putting stuff in where I can. I'm kind of making it pretty. I grew some powwow wildberry coneflowers, so I'm trying to give it a little color. Also, it'll help bring in the bees for pollination. So there's no theme. It's just whatever's ready to be planted.
I know most people would think you'd be down on the farm, but you got other projects going on.
I can't do anything at the farm until it gets tilled and the land's available to plant.
It's almost
Hence
like
why
buying
we
a new
have
car and not being able to drive it.
That's correct.
Well, don't worry. I'll wash and wax it for you until you're ready.
So this is just fine. This is giving me a place to grow, and I have the kids' garden. So I have space to grow. I just have to, you know, make do with what I have at the moment.
All right. Sounds good to me. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yep, back rub lunch and load all this crap to the car.
Oh, it sounds like a plan.
Aren't you happy you asked?
No, I think I'll weed.
You'll weed.
And you thought painting was a bunch of bull crap. It's actually horse crap, but yeah, sorry, dude. So yeah, what we're gonna do here today is gonna try to clean up some of these stalls. Looks like it has very old horse manure in here with some straw. And you know, this is the type of job that I normally would love to do, but I'm going to let Cody do it, you know? I want him to experience some of the finer things in life, and manual and manure labor are one of those.
It's great.
So,
I love it.
yeah.
Nothing I'd rather be doing.
Well, it's actually kind of cool in here, isn't it? You could be outside sweating, cutting vines, but no, you're going to be in here cleaning. Look at it. How hard is that? It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, buddy. And unfortunately, today it's going to be you. Oh my God! They have thorns. Look at the size of the thorns on these things. And look at the one in my back. Oh, this is ridiculous. Due to an injury suffered earlier in the filming, I had to bring in my stunt double. I know he doesn't look as big as me, but what are you waiting for?
Waiting.
Ah! He didn't pull it as well as I would have, but hey, not bad. I'll give you that. Boy, you keep lifting brush like that and going to the gym, you'll be more than my stunt double. You'll be my identical twin.
Yeah, hopefully I don't lose all my hair in the process.
Well, we didn't have to go there, but I was gonna roll up my sleeves, but I get enough hate mail from men. I don't need guys all jealous and stuff. I don't need these GNC wannabe freaks getting all mad at my physique. Ow! Oh, there's prickers over here too. Look at that thing. Oh, I got injured just filming. I don't know. This place, the novelty is definitely wearing off quick. Man, I didn't know you worked on weekends, Blake.
I like working,
You do?
especially here.
You mean you like volunteering? Because there's a difference between work and volunteering. You get paid to work. You don't get paid to volunteer. You still feel the same way? You still feel the same way or not?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's a good attitude to have because the more you volunteer, the more people you meet, and the better connections you have in life.
With money.
Sometimes your reputation is more important than a piece of paper. Remember that, son. That's your lesson and your life advice today from your father. Now get to work. Or should I say, get to volunteer. So would you like to explain to the viewer what our project is here at the kids' garden or children's garden?
Sure. So what we're doing is we're taking all the weeds out in the pathway. And then we're putting new wood chips, which you call mulch, on top of the old wood chips. So that's what I'm doing now.
And why are we doing this?
So grass doesn't come up again. It like keeps the grass like from not coming up.
So you're like the main mulcher on this project.
Kinda.
Mr. Mulcher?
You're the one who's spreading it. I'm the one shoveling.
Well, you're doing a good job. I can't think of a better way to spend the weekend than at the children's garden. Acting like a kid.
You can't wait, huh?
Yeah.
Look at all these wonderful worms. Oh, this is exactly what you want. And now I'm taking them from the compost pile and they're gonna help with my beds and they're gonna feed the soil, which is gonna feed my plants.
So those are real
Real.
American worms.
Real. Yeah, they're not. Oh, you'd know. The invasive worms aren't that big yet because they overwinter, but then they kind of hatch in the spring and they get bigger. You won't really see the invasive worms until they get big enough to see them, which will be a little later on. But yeah, these, see how they just kind of lay there? The invasive worms, they're like little miniature snakes, no lie.
Remember when we found some in our garden a couple
Yes.
years ago?
Oh, it was awful.
It was scary. It was like a horror movie.
I know. But and just another invasive you got to live with. We have also in this area in Albany, the spotted lanternfly has made its way from the southern counties up here. So that's not always a good thing. I have to research a little bit more. I did take a, I did have a, not a class, but they did educate us at Cornell about the spotted lanternfly, but I have to refresh my memory on what they are and why they're so destructive.
So what? Do they fly at night with lanterns?
They're so pretty. It's actually really sad because a lot of the pretty bugs are the invasive ones. If you look at this thing, it's amazing. It's red, it's spotted, it's like gray, it's tan. It's really pretty, but unfortunately it does a lot of damage.
It's kind of like a dandelion.
Yeah, that too. Where's the shovel?
The shovel.
Oh, she's a mess. You're giving that a bath later.
Yeah, I don't believe so. Yeah, it's like these beautiful dandelions. They're very invasive, but beautiful.
You know what? They're early pollinators. There's like conflicting information. Some people say that they feed the bumblebees and the early honeybees, and then some people say they have no nutrients, no value at all for the bees. But you do see bees on them. So there's no choice. We have no choice but to leave them because they're here. And honestly, you can't really control dandelions very well unless you mow. And they are adaptable. Did you know that if you mow dandelions down and you keep mowing them to keep them from like flowering and going to seed, that they'll just grow shorter and shorter so that they actually get under the mower doesn't touch the flower head? They adapt. It's crazy. So if I were to keep mowing these, they'll just grow shorter and shorter, and when the lawnmower goes over them, the flower will still be there. Like, they know. They're smart plants. Did you know that?
I don't know. Dandelions look kind of dumb to me.
Well, yeah, no, they're quite dandy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Boy, you got an awful lot of energy for somebody that supposedly has been working for 4 hours.
Oh, you are not even close to clean. But you know what? Take this shovel and keep filling up that side over there.
I just learned a lesson. Do not put the hose under your nose. I tried to drink half.
Oh, I don't know if you should drink that water. We should check.
No,
Make sure.
Betsy said it was cool.
Betsy said it was okay?
Yeah. From last time around.
All right, give me another wheelbarrow full of mulch there, bud.
Please and thank you.
Please. Thank you. Now.
Welcome.
Wow, he can be taught.
He can be. He's going to be a good worker.
He is a good worker. When he wants to be a good worker, he's a good worker.
I deserve the whole box of cookies.
Oh, I did. You know what? We did buy some Girl Scout cookies.
Yay!
So, you know.
Emma just took off towards the truck.
Oh. She will have them all. We'll
All right, buddy.
There won't be any.
I think that's enough in one area.
I want to overflow.
You know what? I would so much rather plant on a day like today than when it's 90. This is like, I love this. Doesn't this feel good?
No, I don't like the wind.
You're doing nothing.
I'm filming and the wind is blowing in my microphone
Oh, yeah, that is kind of annoying.
as we speak.
Wait, so is that mine?
Yeah, these 2 strawberry plants were yours, and they actually made it through the winter. So guess what? They're going in. So I'm going to plant. This is a transplant, and these will come back every year. So whoever is in charge of the kids' garden in like 10 years, hopefully we'll still have strawberry plants.
I have a good feeling it'll be you, probably.
Do you think I'm going to be here in 10 years?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to let you go after they see what you're capable of.
You're like 90.
It's such an amazing space, though. Like I know it has its challenges, but you know what? It's gonna be a fun space to really like get going and look beautiful, and you know we have a little work to do over there. But the garlic, go check out the garlic. Isn't that amazing?
That's your garlic.
Yes, we did this in the fall. Don't step on this hose.
I won't. I know you set me up.
I know. That could have just.
You warned me this time. Next time is the one that you're planning on.
Yep. Man, dandelions are no joke. Look at that. And I didn't even get the whole thing, but I got a good amount of it.
What is that prickly bush that usually that keeps growing that I step on?
Thistle.
Oh, I hate that.
You know what? So thistle is a biennial. You have to get it in if you get it in its first year, it's great. It flowers in the second year. So what happens is if you don't get it the first year, the second year it comes up and flowers. If it flowers and goes to seed before you actually dig it out, you are going to be digging thistle seed out for like the next 5 years if you're managing it well. It's like one of those things, you have to catch it before it flowers, or you don't get rid of it in the near future for sure.
It doesn't really flower. It has like a puffy little...
No, it does flower. It doesn't always flower. First year plants don't flower. Second year plants flower.
So is the thistle the little puffy thing where little parachute guys, the seeds are parachuting from the plant and blow all over the place?
That's a dandelion.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Well,
That's what these turn into. These right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That they actually go to seed, and they're like that little thing that all the kids go, and then everyone in this community has one in their yard. Yes, and they blow on the wind, and they just
spread and just keep spreading.
Free.
yes, it's a determined little weed. Although they are edible as well. So.
Wait, you can eat the flower?
So people make dandelion wine, believe it or not. So if you were to pick all of the plants, I don't know what part, I think the leaves most likely, but maybe the flowers. I'll have to research that. Because we could make a whole bunch of wine looking at this place.
What color is the wine? It looks like urine, probably.
This right here is going to be so fun. You know, my OCD is a little, like, okay, it's a little bit leaning this way because of how we bent it in the
Is there
car.
anything growing?
No. Here, hold this side, Blake. We're going to pull, no, right here. Right here. Right here. Ready? Hold it. Yep, little bit, little. Did it fix it? A little bit.
Little bit.
My weight is perfect.
Really?
Can I?
Remind me not to put a basketball hoop in at the house. We'll have bent rims.
Oh my God! Wait, I want that.
Jordan, I want to try. I don't want to wreck it. What I want to do is pull this side that we kind of bent wrong.
That's great.
No, don't pull that side. Now it's back. This is the side that's too high.
Emma's like, I want to get on the monkey bars.
Come back and do it again because don't pull this side. This is the side we're trying to get. Oh, good. It's not working now. How do we fix that?
You plant things up there that
Nobody will
hide that gap.
I really need this part. I need this part to bend. Can you actually here? You do it. Well, this part right here is really high. It's kind of.
Wait.
All right, let me see. Nope. Try this part over here. Right here. Pull this part. We almost need to bend it. All right. Let's see now. You know what? It won't matter. It's better. Don't pull
Look
on
at
that.
it from a different angle. Blake, every time we fix it, you mess up with it. Don't fill the wheelbarrow. That's your punishment. That's the punishment.
2 wheelbarrows.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean this right here, this row right here is higher.
well, I also think if you look, it's kind of this is higher than the other.
Yeah.
I think you're really.
I'm probably being OCD for
Yeah.
real, but it's okay.
Huh? I don't think you have OCD. I think you have ANAL. That's what I think. You're very anal.
I have anal or I am
Oh,
anal.
you are.
Yeah. You got to get that right.
Well, at least I spelled it right.
You did.
I was gonna add an E.
I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, I was going to add an E for Heine.
Oh my
But
God.
anyway,
Yeah.
It looks great.
It does.
Thank you. All right, so we're here in the basement of the barn where we've been dusting and being disturbed by old bird turds. I think I'm going to cough up a lung cookie that's scarier than a Stephen King movie later, but that's beside the point. It'll probably be a goober that looks like a cow puck. Look at this wall over here. I'm actually going to show you quickly what we did. So you see all the bird crap up there? We went around and we did this. It's just a crappy job, literally. Look at that though. Just like that. Oh, yeah. And just like that, it's as good as new. Huh? They call me the Dustbuster. Oh, God. Oh, God, that lung cookie's gonna have chips in it. Oof, nasty. Once again, we'll bring in the stunt double to demonstrate. You should start your own bird crap cleaning business.
Yeah, you think I'm that good at it?
Well, you could like clean off people's windshields and stuff. You could be like your own little business, drive around in a van with a broom.
Yeah, I saw you had some bird crap on your windshield.
Can I razor blade it off? I got a squeegee. Hey, I'm just looking out for you. You said you were thinking about doing some side work.
Yeah, it's a great business opportunity.
Well, nobody's going to want to do it. I guarantee you, you'll be the first person who ever thought of it.
I certainly don't want to. Yeah, here I am.
Well, it's good practice. Oh, God, you just hit me in the gut with that thing.
Well,
Watch what the hell you're doing.
you're in the danger zone.
So is this the first time you've ever planted perfectly, or?
what does that mean?
It means every plant that you put in the ground came up.
It's the first time that I've ever planted in mass like this, and I'm surprised the way that we did it and how quickly we kind of just threw it in there and made it happen. I'm kind of just surprised that they all made it. So
We're planting peonies.
this is ridiculous. I will definitely second guess my purchases for delivery in the middle of December. I missed it by a day. The post office screwed up by one day, and then I had to wait Sunday, which is when the storm was, and now Monday I got it delivered. Ridiculous. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
Is there a reason we're planting them in the dead of night?
Because it's the only time I had available.
So they couldn't sleep over in the house one more night? We couldn't do this during the daytime?
It's 18 degrees, and it's going to be like a high of 33 tomorrow. So the ground is going to start freezing.
Exactly. My point proven. What do you think? Oh, she's going to throw a snowball at me. Whoa, now, hey.
It's a paver. This is literally the most ridiculous thing I've ever done.
Well, you did marry me, so.
Oh, yeah, that's up there too.
So how deep you going with this?
What do you mean?
With these holes?
Why, you writing a book?
Well, just trying to figure it out.
We did 2 rows of them.
Well, hey,
If you haven't figured it out by now, you got a problem.
that was 2 weeks ago.
The problem is I only covered enough for 3. And I have 5.
I just want all you people out there witnessing this to know that I did try to talk her out of this. It was not my idea. Our tenants are looking over here going, yeah, he finally did it. She finally got to him.
He's making her bury herself. I'm digging my own grave.
Either she got lippy or the dogs wouldn't stop barking. Something happened over there. Everything's fine, folks.
I don't know, these poor peonies, I don't know if they're going to do well or not. It's kind of ridiculous.
Well,
at this point.
even the police wouldn't believe the story. Oh, we're planting peonies, officer. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Wow, I love the dedication. I really do.
It is. This is, borderline nutso, but. Oh.
Yeah, if this doesn't prove you have a problem, I don't know what would.
Nothing. I'd be surprised if these do well. I really will be surprised if they come up and do anything. But the story will be fun. But it's exciting. Like, some of them look really good. They're starting to leaf out.
So when are these gonna bud out? Like 2 months from now?
These probably won't flower this year. They got it. They're really establishing. There's a couple here that look promising, but even if I get a bud, I will take it off because I really am looking for it to establish and to get bigger and create more eyes. So these are going to establish pretty well by the looks of it. So I'm pretty proud of it.
No,
We
hey.
actually had what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. We had 27 peonies that made it after being transplanted or bought and planted. So
I'll have to admit to being an accessory to the crime then this winter.
this is definitely not a crime. This is gonna, next year when we start getting some flowers, it's gonna feel even better. Like, we'll look back on this and kind of laugh about it, but
You said it was the craziest thing you've ever done.
yeah, but you know what? Crazy yields results. Just remember that.
Well, there you have it. I guess it
If
was.
I hadn't got this in, then I'd be planting right now. I'd be putting things in and they'd kind of stunt because it's so dry. And it's like, It's been 88 and 86 for like the last few days, and hot and dry. So we're actually kind of lucky that we did get them in, because if you plant in super dry, hard, rocky, awful soil like we have, they're not going to establish as well, but they overwintered. So all their roots are already coming out. All those little fine roots are starting. Yeah, and then we'll be back down to cooler weather in 2 days. So these are really going to really be off to a good start. I'm going to water them right now. We're supposed to get a little rain in a couple days, and cooler weather, which is exactly what peonies love.
So those frostbitten fingers were well worth it.
Yes.
The peonies have arrived.
Maybe the tenants won't think we're so crazy now, right?
No, and neither will Cleo.
No, Cleo loves to be around it all. Too bad she didn't work a shovel.
Yeah, well, Cleo gets heat stroke a lot quicker than most of us. What's up with Blake today? You got him working like a little monster here.
You know what? Blake has learned if he wants to do something lazy, he's got to earn his free time. So, although the bugs, look at, he used one of those stick, watch your foot. He used one of those stick sunblock, and he forgot to do the back. And you can see, actually it worked, but whew,
Wow.
I got a little rosy myself today.
Might want to read the directions next time.
I just didn't put it there.
Yeah.
And these bugs are
Maybe you weren't sweating enough down there at the kids' garden.
You worked good today. Watch
Like your father was sweating.
Oh, it was rough.
I haven't stopped shaking. I just keep shaking all day
Why?
from that rototiller.
I know. And that's got some big vibrations, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I'll be walking and then all of a sudden I stop in place and just start shaking. Oh, wait, it's happening now. All right, honey, this looks great.
Yeah,
It's been a long day and I'm calling it.
Yeah, I think we're all calling it.
That's some good driving ability right there.
Then he'll dump that.
It's John Deere Jr. That's what happens when you learn how to drive a tractor when you're 3 years old, right, Blake?
No.
Zoe. I love it, Blake. You went from a jerkaholic to a workaholic in a couple hours. Right?
He's been helping all day without complaint.
no, my sister.
And that's why I just gave him a compliment.
On the phone the whole time, my sister, me working my butt off.
Oh, really?
And I haven't complained once. And when she works right now, she's complaining that
He
the
helps.
bugs.
Hey, let's not. You worked one full day.
Yeah.
Let's not
Let's work tomorrow and all that shit.
We'll see.
Let's not be the reformed lazy bird. Get her in there, floor it. That's good. That is a big load right there, buddy.
Think I can unload it?
I don't know. Might be a little heavy for you. Usually when you're by yourself, you're kind of like at an angle. There you go. I like it. Drive it out. Oh, really?
I'm getting some weight off.
I usually floor it and then leave a long line of rocks.
Yeah, well, I don't do that.
Yeah, well,
I did last time, but I realized don't do it.
I guess you're learning from my mistakes.
It's not good.
Exactly. Watch out. That crazy sister here. Uh-oh, you may not have the gusto. Think you're gonna have to unload it, buddy. It ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you're gonna have to unload it, buddy. Actually, let me push you out.
No.
I got you. Go. And back it up. Go. All right, you're stuck. Let's unload it, kid. Fail. Yeah, you got too much weight holding you down there. And through the magic of television and your father's ingenuity.
Actually, I had the idea of undoing the thing.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, you pushed it. Yeah, that's some credit, but yeah.
Nah, I came up with the idea, bud.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. We decided to unhook it, get the ladder.
No, we decided to unhook it, move this back. Well, first of all, push it.
Yeah, a little confused when you're making up a story. We decided to unhook the tractor, get the tractor unstuck, then lift the wagon up with the power of 2 men, dump it, and then rehook it up like this. And we'll give Blake all the credit for it.
What?
You got all the credit. I just gave you all the credit for it.
Well, you helped, so you get like 50 of the credit.
All right, well, we'll split it. We are both very smart people. That's why we got stuck in the first place. All right, get her going. We're almost done here. Uh-oh, we got a water showdown. Ah, he almost hit the tree. Hey, don't be spraying me. I have a very expensive camera. Hey, are you kidding me? Damn, hey, this video's over. I was just gonna show everybody how to water peonies, but I was brutally attacked by my wife with water. After everything I did for you today, that's how you repay your husband? Come on now, that's very cold water. You're probably gonna hurt the plants.
They love cold. What are you talking about? They're the first things that come up.
Well, that's extremely cold well water. You shouldn't be spraying it at people. You could give me hypothermia.
Please. You're tough. Can't you handle it?
I probably, the lens is probably soaked. It's probably blurry. Nobody can see what's happening here. But she's watering peonies. And that means my day is done.
Very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. It was a long day. I'm glad it's over.
That was a long day. What is wrong with this stupid thing?
It's probably got a
Well,
kink
this
in
is
it.
supposed to be the world's like guaranteed not to leak, not to do anything. And you know what? It's guaranteed not to give you a nice steady shower stream either. It's like,
Oh, come
I
on.
know, isn't that terrible?
I don't think anything's guaranteed
Wouldn't
around
you
this
prefer
house.
a nice stream of shower water instead of a freaking jet?
I don't know, because I think I'm about to find out what I'm going to
Hey,
prefer.
can you lift this up over that?
Why should I?
Thank you.
All right, honey. This looks like this production is over with. Can't wait to see what it looks like in a couple weeks. Or
It's
months.
gonna look like it needs to be mulched. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, we have to mulch this now?
I know you can't wait, but
So what are your plans down here? We gonna expand this garden?
am I gonna knock that over? I need a little
I'm
slack.
sure you're not gonna let that rototiller go this weekend without me working on it. But it probably would look good if we did a couple more lanes over here. So you wouldn't even have to put up a fence for peonies, would you?
No. I mean, other than for people not to step on them.
Well, that would never happen around here.
One casualty out of 27. Not
Yeah, and Cleo got blamed for it, I see.
No, Cleo was about to step right on it again.
Boy, the neighbors must love these quads. What an investment these were. You may have to hose down the driveway to cut down on the dust.
That's right.
All right, now.
Need a shower?
Now, not a cold one.
All right, I think this is good. They should be happy. They're gonna get like a little rain shower tonight. So if
It looks like you missed the first lane over here.
I didn't. I did that first. Got a good soaking.
Uh-oh, this could be a problem.
You saw me already.
Don't hit the hose.
Did you make it? Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, it is, isn't
You're
it?
gonna get me back at some point, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back too.
Yeah, I know you are.
All right, well, thanks for the fun evening.
Don't. Listen to me. Come here. You're not supposed to be looking behind you. Look forward and stop gassing it around the edges because you're gonna end up rolling it. Okay? You can have fun, but chill.
That wasn't nice. Oh, you suck! I'm out of here, jerk.